Well, hello out there. It's that time again. Time to kick off a brand new day. Good morning, Magnus Aiden. Good morning, Lilith Hazley. Mwah! Good morning, Diana. Good morning, Uncle Brian and Pop-Pop. Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. Let's go get this day started, shall we? Everything's packed up and ready to go. Now we're just waiting on Uncle Brian. Here's some of the plants that we've been growing. They're looking pretty good. Well, there goes your Uncle Brian, off to start his Thursday. So it's time for us to start our Thursday. We've got a bunch of stuff we're bringing in today, so we've got it tucked away in our little nook, and we will come back and pick it up when it's time to go inside. You know, the Kelly family had a pretty full spring break, which included a trip to the hospital for you, Magnus Aiden. And I just have to tell you that we are so proud of you, proud of how brave you were, proud of how you handled yourself as we spent that time in the hospital. And we are just so happy to be back home. Hello, empty parking lots. Happy Thursday. So now spring break is over, our trip to the hospital is over, and it's time for us to get back into a normal routine, which includes me going back to work and spending some much needed time with my students, and you getting back to all the important things that you, your mother, and Lilith Hazley get into at home. That was Mr. Charles, so it's time to start our day. Hello and good morning from my classroom right here in room 117. We're back and I need to get into my regular routine. I have my tutoring students coming. I have a regular day of school ahead of me, so I need to make sure that I have everything prepared before they arrive. So I would like to do a little finger play together, a little peek-a-boo. And then I'm gonna have to say my goodbyes. So I wanted to do a finger play that's one of our favorites, so we can have a good time together to kick off this short little week. And so today's finger play is going to be wiggle, wiggle, little finger. You ready? Wiggle, wiggle, little finger, wiggle, wiggle in the air. Wiggle, wiggle, little finger, and come down right there. Oh, it came down on my ear. Did you point to your ear? All right, let's try again. Wiggle, wiggle, little finger, wiggle, wiggle in the air. Wiggle, wiggle, little finger, and come down right there. It came down on my nose this time. Ready? Let's do one more. Wiggle, wiggle, little finger, wiggle, wiggle in the air. Wiggle, wiggle, little finger, and come down right where? Where could you point to? You could point to lots of places. Your eyes, your eyebrows, your head, your chin. Which one did you point to? That's the great thing about this finger play is you could point to all different body parts and name those parts while you sing. So I'm looking at the clock. I need to get things ready. So let's do a little peek-a-boo. Peek-a-boo. Bye. Wish me luck today. Bye. Look at some of the pea plants that my students are growing. We planted them before the break, and I've been taking care of them while we've been home. And as you can see, some of them have been really growing. Wow, look at this one. This one has a stem and leaves. Others are still just poking out of the dirt, but they're growing too. And that's the exciting thing about gardening. Not all of the plants grow at the same speed. So we have lots of different pea plants here showing all different stages of their growth. Oh, my students are going to be so excited to see how much they've grown.